Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will start next chapter, chapter number 15, that is related to environmental chemistry, water. Have you ever think that where does the water in your kitchen and bathroom comes from? Water comes from different sources. So water varies in quality. We have different kinds of water which comes from different sources. So every day you use water to carry out your daily life activities, and the wastewater is often dumped into the open gutters and allowed to run directly into streams, rivers, and oceans. So this wastewater is very harmful for aquatic life. So wastewater should be passed through some kind of treatment before it is discharged into lakes, rivers, or streams. So students, water is a very important blessing of God. So in this chapter we will study about different properties of water, occurrence of water, and composition of water, and we will also study about different types of hardness of water and how water becomes polluted and how we can treat the water before it is discharged into lakes, rivers, or streams. And in this chapter we will also study about different waterborne diseases. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल स्टडी अबाउट प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ वाटर. उसमें नंबर 1 आपके पास आ जाता है अक्रेंस ऑफ वाटर. अक्रेंस water is one of the most important substance on the earth. It has been estimated that total amount of the water present on the earth is about 1.33 billion cubic kilometer, which nearly covers about 71% of the earth crust. So 71% of the earth crust is present water. In figure 15.1, it is given in your book. You can see the distribution of water on earth. This is very important. ये आपने इसको learn भी करना है. Although enormous amount of water is found on the earth, but the fresh water available to human being, that is only 0.2%. सिर्फ फ्रेश वाटर आप जो ह्यूमन बींग्स को अवेलेबल है इट इज़ ओनली 0.2%. सम एरियाज आर रिच इन फ्रेश वाटर while other areas have little or no fresh water. Similarly, you also know that sea water contains dissolved salts into it. Sodium chloride is the most abundant salt present in sea water. It is present up to 3.4%. सी वाटर के अंदर सॉल्ट्स प्रेजेंट होती हैं. दिस वाटर इज़ अनफिट फॉर ह्यूमन यूज़. सो large amount of water is present on the earth, but the fresh water available to human beings is only 0.2%. Next, you are given the importance of water. Water has great importance. For example, you can live without food for 3 to 4 weeks, but you cannot survive without water for more than 3 to 4 days. Water is very important. It keeps us alive. It helps in different processes such as digestion, distribution of food through blood. It also cools automobile engines, nuclear power plants. Water provides the means of transportation. Farmer needs a large amount of water for their fields. So water has great importance in agriculture. And as well as in industries. Water is also very important to carry out different processes, for example digestion, removal of waste material through the body, let us excretion. We need also water to carry out our different household activities, and water is also important for the generation of electricity. So these are some uses and importance of water. But in your book there is given the figure 15.1, that is very very important. You can see in your book in figure 15.1 this distribution of water on earth is given. In this you can see that 97% of the water comes from the oceans. There is given you the hints. 97% of the water comes from the ocean. Glacier and ice caps only 2.1%. Groundwater is 0.6%. Rivers and lakes 0.2%, and atmospheric water is 0.001%. So girls, this graph is very important. You must learn this graph and draw this graph on your notebooks.